it's Scott. Here I am jamming with my friend Ray, who is a badass drummer. He's also one of the most amazing human beings I've ever met.
My name is Ray LeVier, and making my living playing drums and recording music and having fun doing it, living the dream. There's moments where it's just so right. It's almost like the silent witness that can step out and see the whole thing and you're like, this is awesome. My dad is a musician, and there was a set of old red Sparkle Slingerland drums in the basement. And basically after my accident was when it just hit me like, okay, I want to play these drums. I was 12. It was 1982. It was near the end of the summer, and we had a chicken coop in the backyard, and we would camp out. One night we happened to leave candles just burning like we always did, and the candles caught the place on fire. And I'm having this dream, and in the dream I'm walking to the beach, and the fence, that keeps you from walking on the sand dunes, those little fences just came in and circled me. And the sand started getting really hot, and the sun was getting hot, and the sand started burning my feet. And then I noticed, this loud crackling and a lot of light coming from behind me. So I turn around and I see, flames like 3 or 4 stories high. So now I'm getting scared, and all I can think is I want my mommy, And then I'm trying to touch myself to figure out, did I get hurt, because I'm feeling like this stinging coming from my arms. And then I reached down to touch my arms, and I felt something's really wrong. It's just not a good sensation. Nothing is soft. It's like, something's burnt and crispy, and I kind of panicked. And I don't know if I passed out or whatever, but all of a sudden my mom was there, and I'm like, Mom, am I okay? And she's like, yeah, you're fine, you're fine. In my mind, I was in a very calm, relaxed place. It just felt kind of peaceful. So yeah, I was 12, and got burned from an inch above my navel all the way up. My hands lost a lot of digits on my left hand, my right hand, and basically they couldn't save most of my hands because they were just burned so bad. Then they started trying to put skin back on my body, and they had to do what they had to do. They had to sever fingers. They had to decide, what they were going to keep, what they were going to get rid of, what's salvageable, what isn't. Get the skin back on his body, get him covered up, because when you're burned, what kills you is the infection. So that process of getting me covered up was where the pain all began. This was just excruciating pain that no one should have to endure, and it was just like torture. They let me go after 6 months of being in the burn unit because I basically had enough. Well, when I got out, reality sits in, and you start seeing your situation and on a more real, concrete level, and I was looking at my hands and feeling rather depressed that, I couldn't do the things that I used to be able to do. My mom came in one night, and she said, just keep thinking healing thoughts. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, what's a good healing thought? Like what? And she's like, well, I don't know. What makes you feel good? And I was like, well, playing the drums makes me feel great. And she's like, good, well, think of that. And once I decided that I wanted to play the drums, basically nothing could stop me from wanting to do this. And, I just had to figure out, how am I going to hold these sticks? Time goes by, and, I'm playing in bands. My whole world was just wrapped around, emotionally, spiritually, and physically around the instrument and music. And I think that was therapy a lot in its own way. I guess through my accident, music really was a great vehicle, and is a great vehicle to channel all these things, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the frustration, and whatever it is, I can channel through the music, through the drums. And it really is a healing process. I don't know, I think as time goes by, I think I'm enamored with the journey and the process and just the whole trip, you know, and it's like, it's, you know, it's just a strange journey, you know, it's a strange journey for everybody, and mine's no different, you know, but yet it is.